What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we're checking out Life is Hard. We played this game about a year ago, and as the game is getting closer and closer to where it's trying to go, we're in the 0.92 version now. I figured it was just about time for us to check back in on this colony management sim and see what it has to offer unto us, the Nerd Castle. So anyways, let's jump on in. We got lots of stuff to do, and I figure there's no point in dithering. In we go. Don't forget to spend your faith points on spells. I will keep that in mind, sir. Are you aware that your hand is on fire? You may want to do something about that. I don't want to be cruel, but your hand is on fire. You do have a large bushy beard, and I'm a little bit worried it's going to go up in flames. Alright, so we got to choose our banner. The best banner is obviously green and gold. That's my favorite color set, so I'm going to do that. Welcome home, me lord. While you were away, we founded a settlement as you ordered. Do you wish to turn on hints? No, I don't need hints. So at the beginning of the game, we got to do a number of things, but first among that number, most important is we got to pick a god. And so we have the God of Architecture. Upgraded Town Hall at the start of the game. So we start with a level 2 Town Hall. That's not too bad. Depending on the level of your God's Grace, allows your people to work faster. People get tired slower. People get extra stone while picking. God's Grace is gained by building new structures and crafting. God's Grace is kind of like how much your God likes you. Their hero is the Engineer. He's a dwarf with a big-ass rifle. The God of Darkness, unique bonus. Your people don't get tired and work 20% faster at night, but they get tired faster during the day. Your soldiers were hit harder at night, and there's a small chance to spawn friendly skeletons after slaying an enemy. Your God's Grace is gained by killing living beings, and we've got the Death Knight for him. The God of Nature, unique bonus. You can build a pig farm at the start of the game. You can change crops on farms without spending any seeds. Your trees will go twice as fast. That's pretty good, and you get extra leather and meat when you hunt. This guy gets the Dryad. Next one is the God of War with his massive pectoral muscles. So big that they're tearing. They're tearing at the center of his chest, and he had to band-aid his stomach together because he blows out his stomach every now and again. That's what happens when you lift without a girdle. That's what happens. They always say it's going to happen when you're working in a factory, well, or you're working in a warehouse. You just found out why. You don't want your guts to explode through your belly button. That's a bad look. Your soldiers get armor, speed, and damage bonuses, but need food every single day. You get 2 bows and 2 clubs at the start of the game, and when you're in battle, your soldiers earn God's Grace. He has the Demon as his dude. The unique bonus, your people don't need warm clothes in the winter. Depending on the level of your God's Grace, you gain extra faith for every sacrifice. Undead enemies will take extra damage. That's pretty good because the guys that are trying to kill you are undeads. And every spell you cast gives you 3 God's Grace points. Alright. And then we've got the God of Fertility. Allows you to grow crops even in the winter, but slower. Depending on your God's Grace, allows you to get bonus crops. You also get extra berries from every bush. Berry bushes will grow even in winter. And God's Grace is gained by every harvesting. He gets the Druid. Alright. I kind of like Paladins, but I haven't played with the God of Fertility, so I'm going to try him on out. So the God of Fertility. Here's our little village. Pretty cool stuff. We start out with some villagers, some bunnies hopping around happily. First thing we're going to need to do is murder some trees. So let's get all in here. We're going to wipe these out real fast. Up here in the top right corner, you'll see how many workers we have left to assign to tasks and things of that nature. So it's usually a pretty good idea to take care of business. Here is our Druid. We got thorny spikes. Followers get additional protection. Druid plants a holy sprout, which magical light protects minions around. And we also have like a harvester with a sigil. Ooh, we get the Rage of Nature. Yeah, let's take that one. A little bit of bonus attack I think is a good idea. And then go kill that boar, amigo. We are under attack? No, we're not. I am attacking. There's a difference there. They're done with their little tree tasks over here, so I'm going to send them back out to continue chopping until the trees fall down. We've got wood, we've got stone, we've got leather, we've got seeds, we've got soap, because people have to bathe themselves, otherwise they get sick and stinky. The second half of that being the most offensive part of this whole thing. That guy's now down, and so we can assign somebody to come over and harvest the body for meat and for leathers. Looks like he deals decent damage. He's killing guys pretty fast. Let's head on off to the left, and we will scout our territory a little bit just to get a feel for what we have going on here. We've got 16 wood. I'm going to upgrade the town hall for... Actually, no. Let's not upgrade the town hall. Instead, let's build a house first. So there's a house right there. I think so that we have a house, I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to assign 1 villager to go and construct its awesomeness. We also have berries on that side, and I think those give us seeds or something like that. I don't know what they give us. They might give us vegetables. I'm not sure. That kind of sucks, though. You get all excited about getting some berries, and then you end up with... I don't think I want to mess with a bear right now. I'm going to fight this guy, though. Hit him with the sickle. Ooh, we made a little vine come up out of the ground and hit that guy. Nice. I am going to have to take care of one of these bears pretty soon, and I'm not going to have much of a choice there. What magic do I have to assist me? So food, I don't need to mess with my rations. What magical spells? I've got Healing Hand. Okay, what does that cost? It costs 10. Well, we do get magic from casting, I think, or was that the other guy? I don't recall. I'm going to send somebody over here to harvest that guy, and we've got trees all over the place, so keep harvesting wood, all of my friends. Is that house up and ready to go? Fantastic, but it's not hooked up to any water source, so unfortunately, that's something we're going to have to remedy pretty soon, too. But I think the well only costs 5 stones, so I should be able to drop it, like, right there. That'll keep a water supply going to all the buildings we have on that side. I didn't really want to freeze the game. I think I'm okay with the game not being frozen. There are little UI issues with the game that you're going to have to be aware of before you jump on in, but they aren't that bad. I got to get rid of this bear over here, and I'm not going to have a choice. Do I have to get rid of both of the bears at the same time? I think I do. Oh, man, this is going to suck. All right, so get rid of the bear. I'm going to get some magics ready to go so that I can heal him up in the case that this fight does not go... It's probably not going to go that well. Like, we're going to kill some bears off because we can't access, like, the left-hand side of our kingdom until I do. You, sir, run away. Get over here. Get over to this side because I'm having trouble hitting you with a magic spell. Then... There we go. Now I got you all fixed up. Get back in there. We got double bears on this side. Man, we can't even bear this right now. We got an ugly bear situation going on right now. I don't know if these bears are ugly or pretty by bear standards, but I feel like I'm tempting fate now with this fight. I think I selected the fresh bear, like the one that's not actively going to die, and that's a problem. So you keep fighting over here. The second that's up, oh good, he got both of them. Oh my god, he just barely survived that. Bring your raggedy ass on back to base. So the next thing we're going to have to do is we need to build a stone mine over here. I'm going to tell somebody to get the stone mine set up because we do need to have that place ready to go as far as our supplies go. Our supplies and sundries, we're going to have to make sure we have at least 1 or 2 people mining stone. This game is on a time limit, kind of. Like there's invasions that come in and you're going to get attacked by monsters. Just be aware that there's things that you should be doing at any given moment in this game and that wasting time is a big old nasty no-no. Do any of these guys have any like decent abilities that I need to be aware of? So I can make my minion go hunting. I can make him harvest crops, chop wood. Okay. What's he got going on? He's got logger skills, so he's trying to get that going. He's also sociable. The guy likes people. He's a people person. So please, put him in a location where people will want to hang out with him. Well, my lord, the workers have found a strange item, a silver glove, during construction of the mine. One of them told me a legend about ancient powerful artifacts that were lost centuries ago, and it looked exactly like this glove. What a coincidence! What a big old coinky-dink. They say with its power you can resurrect people from the dead. Can you believe it? My lord, let me take the glove. Nature itself will help me to master this artifact. Overmaster this artifact. He's not happy with just kind of mastering the artifact. He wants to really, really master it. So now that the mine's good to go, let's send somebody down in the mine. In fact, we'll send 2 people down in the mine. Then from there, we're going to keep harvesting trees on this side because we have lots of work to do. So there we go. 2 more trees all done and taken care of. As soon as he heals up a little bit, because he's a tad bit beat right now, once he's looking a bit better, we'll send him back out to go farm some more leathers and some more food for us, just to make sure. We've got bread. Yeah, I think it gave us vegetables when we got down on that berry bush. I think. I don't see any other berries around, though, so that's going to be problematic as well. As soon as those trees are taken care of, though, what I'll do is I'll send more people to go harvest this stuff. She's going back to get a nap time in. He's bringing that back to base. Okay. I think. My lord, it looks like the environment is getting pretty dangerous here. Your champion may not be able to cope with all the enemies alone. You would better hire mercenaries to protect us. So these are the mercenaries on this side. If we had 15 furs, we could hire them and all these soldiers would come live in our village for 3 or 4 days. It's pretty good if you feel like you're going to get overwhelmed and you can't get a militia up and running by the time you're going to get your first couple attacks. Who is this dude over here and why is he wandering on into my village? Is he anybody important? I assume he's somebody important because he doesn't look like any of my villagers, I'll tell you that. He looks like some kind of badass. He's regenerated like a little tiny bit, but it's going to be a while before he's feeling up to it. Oh, we've got like a little goblin guy coming in too. Huh. Wonder what they're on about. All right, I'm Okri Dramonson, a mech. I can set up me shop here to make guns for you. Hi, I'm Max Old the Mudnose, weaponsmith. If you let me stay here, I'll make you the best goblin weapons for your men, but I won't live in this dirty, or I won't live near a dirty dwarf. I'm not so dirty as your tongue, thief. Shut up. You shut up. Let me stay, my lord. I deserve it, my lord. Let me stay. I'm gonna choose Oakery, because I'm all about the dwarf life. You'll pay for that, you dirty dwarf lover. Yeah, sure. Get on out of here. Thanks, my lord. I knew you'd choose right. I need some resources for my shop. Can you give them to me now? What does he need? 10 wood and 10 stone? Maybe later. I'll give you the stone in just a minute. I ain't got it for right now. I don't know how I talk to him. I assume that
It's not a dream.
I talk to him somehow. Okay, I don't have the resources for the moment. We're starting to get there on the resources, but we're not there quite yet. I need that tree to go down, and I need that tree to go down because we need some building space. The things that I'm limited to building right now, I can do a farm. I think it's a really good idea to get a farm going, but we got to get some trees out of the way before that's going to work for us. If they can't chop this tree down, I'm going to put... Oh, I don't know. I'll probably put all our farming on the right-hand side. On our left-hand side, we can make a bath. That's important because we don't want people getting ill. And so I'll put a bath in right there. We'll assign one villager. We only have the one idle villager. So we'll assign him to get that done. But it's important early on in the game to get as many farms up and running as you can. Chop down that tree too. I need these trees gone so that I can build right here. And up until that gets finished off, we're at a little bit of an impasse as far as what we're able to accomplish as a culture here. If you click on these guys, they have a cleanliness meter. When they get down below 50, they got to go take a bath. Otherwise, they catch diseases. And the diseases can be kind of bad. Like, they can be a pain in the ass. I don't want to hang out with you right now. I really don't. I'm going to go kill this deer because it roamed a little bit too close to my homestead. He shouldn't be able to deal much damage anyways. So go kill the deer. Line him up with a... Oh, you have to be within range for that to work. Well, damn, I didn't realize that was a ranged attack. I thought it was just like a point blank, like it was an additive onto his normal weapon. I learned a new thing today. He'll get all his health back, too, if we can kill off all these deer and whatnot. Somebody come over here and get that deer. You... I don't know if he's going to be able to kill that deer before he goes down. I'm a little curious about it. There you go. Get that done. We need the deer hide. So there's 4 more right there. If we have any more trees that need to get gone, I would get rid of those now. It looked like for a second right there was a buildable spot. There we go. We'll put in our farm right there. And so what I need is to hire a worker for this place. What this farm is going to do is it's just going to farm seeds the whole time. And so he's going to grow seeds. It's going to make, or she, I guess. She's going to grow seeds. It's going to make our life a lot easier. You, sir, I will give you the resources. I'll build me workshop on the riverbank, me lord. Please feel free to come by and buy some guns for your people. I would love to have gans. If I can have gans sound fantastic. I'm assuming that dwarf is Irish. He's an Irish dwarf. And so he's going to head off. It's a bit of a change. I mean, usually dwarves are Scottish for some weird undeclared reason. I don't know if it's just for comfort's sake and it makes fantasy writers feel better. I can't honestly tell you, but for some reason dwarves are always Scottish, and it's just a tradition that they adhere to pretty aggressively. Send another worker over there to chop down another tree. It looks like he's going to set up down and over on the opposite end. That's cool. We'll probably give his gun shop a look in a little bit. I don't have time for it right now, but maybe someday. Someday, when my swords have passed me by, I'll lay around and wonder why we need to go get guns. Oh, never mind. She was inside the building. I guess she grows crops from inside, but we need seeds. Seeds are an important part. You need seeds and you need leather to make soap for some reason. I don't know why that is what it is, but you need it, and I'm going to adhere to it because I don't have any choice. I'm not a programmer, and I can't change that about the game, so, you know, whatever. We've got 9 faith right now. I think we should start to get faith as soon as they start harvesting. That's when the faith should really start to flow in. And I would like to have a second farm over here, methinkies, but I don't have that set up for right now, so let's have them do their thing. They're ready to go. Chop down some of these trees on this side so I can get a second farm. Once we have 2 farms, I think we'll be in a really good position to do what we want to do. Let's go for max population, too, so that we can get more jobs done. We don't have anybody that's available to build this house, but we will in just a minute as soon as he drops off his load. He's got a heavy load to bear, and he's got to drop it off in town. Now, if that's done, we'll have him build the structure, and that'll allow us to get like 5 more workers. That building's not working because it has no water. That's a bit of a bummer. So we are going to have to expand pretty aggressively out to this left-hand side if we want to make that work. But we're going to be going for the fisherman's hut anyways, so meh, whatever. Second house is all up, ready and up to go. I'm going to assign people to breed so we can have a lot more population around. I think it's a good idea for us to increase the amount of settlers up to 8 or so right now so that we have more people around who can do like the random rudimentary tasks that need to get done. She just got done with her first harvest. That's put us up to 8 seeds. That's fantastic because actually they haven't used any soap yet. They will. Don't worry. Once our population goes up, they will spend a lot of time bathing. And that's cool because a clean society is a happy society. We don't have enough faith right now to do the thing that I want to do, so I'm just kind of, I wanted to heal him, but it looks like I'm just waiting on him right now to get done with the stuff he needs to get done. Go kill the pig, I guess. Once the pig's dead, we got another thing we can do right there, so I'll assign somebody to go chop that. You can't assign them to permanently do jobs by clicking on them and giving them a permanent job assignment. It's up to you what you want to do, though. It's up to you. Like, he's got little experience in chopping. What we can do is we can actually put him on permanent choppy mode if we want by clicking on him. We have a child right there who's ready to grow up, which is great for us. I don't want to grow up. I'm gonna be logger. There's a lot of trees and I need to go and chop her. It's close enough. I think the song works. My sing-songy bullshit, like, it backfires on me every now and again. That pig's dead. He's getting closer to a level up. We got some villagers over here that are ready to go. Keep clearing on the right-hand side of the base. We're going to keep trying to push that until we get out to where the mercenary camp is, because it is pretty considerably far off to the right. You go that way and scout for me so that I got a better view of the things that are happening, please. I would love to know what nasty things are off and on to the right of us. Wonder why that says day 2 out of 36. It's kind of an interesting situation. I don't really know what to think about that. That makes me think that maybe the game ends on day 36 or something, and that's the challenge that we're shooting for. That also kind of worries me. Wow, that does 25? That's a hell of a hit right there. There we go. We'll send another villager over to take care of that and bring him back to the village. We will chop that tree right there. I think one of these guys is like permanently assigned, so he's a miner. Sounds good to me. We've already assigned him permanently. That's Hillodvig, and it looks like he's going to be a logger from now on, so I can live with that. You go off and do your mining business. We're sitting on 18 and 38 right now. A bit more wood, and we'll be able to upgrade our infrastructure a tad, but I actually think that the second farm is going to be the most worthwhile thing that we can do over here. On the left-hand side of the city, how are trees looking over here? Well, if we got room for a farm right there, let's go ahead and drop it on in. We've got idle workers, so we'll hire them up to get stuff done on this side. One of these guys is going to focus almost entirely on just getting seeds for us. The other guy is going to focus on getting us an actual crop. And so just keep that in mind as we go along. So they're in there baby making right now, which I think sounds good to me. I mean, hey, some things in life are just fun. You got to do what you got to do. Biological imperatives are a bitch. Cut on back over to the left, and hopefully he levels up pretty soon, because if he doesn't get a little bit of XP, we are going to be in a rough and nasty situation that I don't think I want to be a part of. Somebody come over here and flay that beast. Get on over here. That's flay him and slay him, and then gently lay him inside the hut where we keep dead things. Please. How much food do I have? I got 9 meat, 2 of that. Yeah, we're looking okay for right now. A little bit later on, what we'll do is we'll find this place, and when that crop's ready to go, we'll reassign a new crop to right there so that we have access to more things that are going to be helpful. The next thing that we really want to build is going to be a workshop, I think. If we can get a workshop all nice and set up, that'll give us stuff to do. What in the hell was that? I've never seen that before in my life. But it looks like we've got some kind of divine punishment going on. Some of your people are ill. They shouldn't be. They've got soap and stuff. Why didn't he wash himself? Oh, he just got unlucky. That's all that happened to him. They can only get sick if they're below 50 if they're below 50 hygiene. And unfortunately, he got too low. And he contracted a disease on the first tick of the lowness of his sanitation, so that's a bit of a bummer. I can't really do anything about that. We don't have a hospital, so we're not able to cure them or do anything with what we've got set up for right now. So, man, it's kind of just like life and the cruel way that things tend to transpire in the medieval world. Can't do much about it. Wish that I could do something about it, but nope. Until we have the hospital unlocked, which is way later in the game, we're not going to be able to do much right there. I do think that this game heaps consequences on the player a little bit too early. It's a tad unfair. that, like, you can get illnesses and things that you have no chance to cure until you advance way towards the end of the game. I do think that, I think they need to change the structure of the way that the game functions. They need to give you the bath early on in the game, but that right there, we did the right thing and we built the bath, and he still contracted the disease. And so, like, I do think that they need to get it to the point where I can do a workshop. I do think they need to get it to the point where we've got some people right there. I wonder what those people are. I want to go where the people are. I want to go where the trees are chopping. I want to kill all these trees off now. I got 2 more villagers. Bring them over here to kill off all those trees and all those berry bushes, because I need to put in a workshop, and I need to do it soon because we're getting low on soap. And low soapiness is going to cause a problem for us. What's up with these cats right here? What do they want? Greetings, me lord. We are fugitive captives from the north. Please cover us. We'll be glad to work and fight for your honor. I guess I'll help you. It'll make the Nords mad if I do that, but I don't really care about the Nords. What? So that gave us a warrior right here who starts out with plate mail and a bunch of other stuff. His name, however, is Gunturd. That's not a very nice name for him. I don't know what his mother was thinking. She must not have liked him very much. His name is Gunturd. I mean, I feel bad for him, but I can't change the fact that his name is Gunturd, you know what I mean? Like, I do have the government forums to change that up, but honestly, it's kind of humorous and it gives me something to laugh about, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm a cruel asshole like that. I'm a bit of a dick in that regard. I would like to put you in, like, over here, wherever you'll fit, in all honesty. I don't have a lot of spaces right now for extra workshops or whatever. I think that won't go in because of the bush right here, unfortunately. Let's chop down a few more trees. Oh, the deer handled it for me. Yay! Infrastructure deer! Thank you very much, construction deer. I appreciate that. I love it dearly, what you just did. So while he's sick, he's going to work at, like, half speed, and it just kind of sucks the butts of the world. You can't really do much about that butt suckage. The butt suckage remains. It is what it is. I killed those deer too early. If I'd waited till it gave me the quest, I would have got a reward for it. I forgot that there was a quest associated with that. I have 19 faith right now. That's good. We've got a little bit of wood going out at the moment, which I think is going to benefit us. Are you any good at logging? If you're good at logging, just be a logger from now on. Like Kenny Loggins, that's your new nickname. Highway to the lumber zone, doop-doo-doo. Highway to the lumber zone. So I'm going to put in a workshop like right there. And so we've got ourselves a workshop. We don't have anybody to work right there, though. I do think that it's probably going to become vital that... Is everybody on permachop? I don't think everybody's on permachop right now. I need somebody to go over here and construct that building so that we can get ourselves settled. That's how we're going to craft new soap. So if you've been playing the game and wondering how the hell it is you get more soap so that your people don't get sick and they can wash their bodies. Wash my body. So this place, plant, I guess. Ah, she went back to doing the thing that she was doing. Damn it. You can only plant if there's nothing else going on right here. And so you kind of got to catch it at an interval, which is not super satisfactory. Like, I personally would probably change that up to where you can change the crops whenever you want. But it does kind of play along with, like, the time management thing that the game's trying to do right now. So this place, we can actually build a bunch of stuff inside of here. We can make bows, we can make clubs, we can make soap, we can make torches. We can make a horn, which inspires our soldiers, I guess. We can make leather armor and some other things up in this location. Whatever you really want to do. We got a cruel piercing weapon right there. We can't really make swords or anything else until later on in the game. So for right now, my suggestion would be to max out on soap so that we have a good supply of it for later. Then what we'll do with our idle people over here, that tree has been chopped. This place still has water and infrastructure, which is great. I'll probably keep my choppers where they're at. I do think I'm going to have to chop down some more trees, though, so we'll leave that where it's at for right now. I don't know if they're just going to go further and further out as we wait for more trees. Oh, he's healed. Good. Head on out here, and we'll see if we can do some hunting. I'm going to chop a few more trees on that side. It's going to get harder and harder for us to get trees as we expand into the map because the walk is going to become longer. So keep that in mind as well as you expand further out into the map. I think we're going to get an attack tonight too. I think on day 3 we get the first attack of like the skeletons or something like that. The skeletons. Is there a map of the game that I can bring up? It doesn't look like it, so never mind then I guess. Bring him over here, and if we find any wildlife, we will gloriously butcher it for the mastery of our people. However, I don't see anything just yet. Damn it, I was hoping I could get some solid hunting in. Ah, well. I think I'll cut it off right here. Thank you for stopping on in. This game is called Life is Hard. It's a lot of fun. It does have some bugs and some things that need to be cleared out, and there are some general like UI problems and things that I think could be done better on behalf of the game. But that being said, I think it's a title that's got a pretty cool concept going on, and so if you're into this sort of thing, you should absolutely check it out. If you wanted to get the game, I got a link for you down below in the description. If you wanted to support me, the easiest way to do that is just to hit the video with a like. If you wanted to go a little bit further, I have a Patreon so that you can support indie games and the promotion thereof. But by and large, I got nothing else to say right now. My name is Splattercat. I cover indie games every single day on the internet, and that's what I do, is I try to give sunlight to indie games that you probably haven't seen before, because there's a lot of indie games out there nowadays, and they all need a little bit of help to get the exposure that they are required to get. I will see you all later. Thanks for stopping on in. Hi, do everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.